and they say, hey, we're going to put you on this medication because no one has ever died from low cholesterol. So that's back in 2016. I start taking this medication. My cholesterol starts coming back into what I consider um, I think it's 199, 99, and you look at the HDL, the LDL, and that's why I married her, because I can't keep up with the good and the bad and the ugly. But everything starts coming back into what I consider to be good. But Courtney, do you remember what that also reduced when I started taking that medication?
Yeah, your testosterone dropped
Yeah, and what
because
happened there?
the just everything that comes with low testosterone. We're fatigued, we're irritable, the energy to get through workouts. And I will say, when you did the stress test for the heart, like, they quit the stress test because they couldn't get your heart rate to go up because you were in great shape, and they still prescribed you medication. So, yeah, well, you did that for a couple months, and I could see everything tanking. And just from me, because I had some health issues going on, so I paid way more attention to this type of stuff, especially with my background too. But when I noticed that, I'm like, no, we're done here. We're done on this. So we stopped the medication, and now then we pursued, a testosterone replacement, hormone replacement therapy. And anytime you do stuff like that, we don't just blindly listen to other people. Like, I'm doing the homework because I know the language and I can make it make sense. And if I can make it make sense, then we'll do it. So, we took that route, and it's a lot different. A
And
lot
guys,
different.
I remember being at that stress test, and they hooked me up to this stuff, and they put me on a treadmill, and they tell me to start walking, and I start walking. And then they're like, okay, well, we don't have your heart rate at this level yet, so we're going to ask you to start jogging. Guys, by the end of that stress test, if you can see my hand right here, I'm at pretty much this angle, and I am in a full out sprint. And then the girl looks at me and goes, I don't know why you're here. And the reason I was there is so that that doctor could prescribe that medication that he was getting the kickback from to keep me and categorize me and find something in that OBD reader. If you refer back to the vehicles we talked about earlier, they got to be able to code that some way so they can send you to O'Reilly's, aka the pharmacist, and get you a prescription so that everybody can get paid and everybody can stay in business. So that's our story. And that inevitably had me have to go do blood work in order to get the testosterone replacements. Then I had to learn what TRT is about. And then now that encouraged me to say, hey, guess what? I'm not just going to sit back blindly and go, hey, if I need it, it's going to come about. If I feel this way, it's going to feel that way. You have to really take ownership in your health and your longevity because, as I said earlier, what prompted all this? I had a kid and I wanted to live as long as I could here on this temporary earth, but to live here and be here for that kid because I love him. I enjoy being around him. I'm not going to listen to somebody else's opinion tell me what I need to do. And guys, again, I will say this is information right here. This is personal experiences, and this is the reason why I am who I am and Courtney is who she is, because we've been there, we've done that. We've paid the tax. I paid the tax of growing up, eating all the gravy, drinking all the Dr. Peppers, having all the treats for scoring a goal or making a basket or getting the ice cream and doing those things. They have a place. They have a place. But the consistency, as Courtney said earlier, if you could reduce your fast food stops by one time a week, could you come off of that medication? How much money would you save in the long term if we look at the overall budget? But if you want to keep going to the fast food restaurants, guys, please, by all means, keep doing that because people like us make more money off of you. And that's okay too.